Welcome to Sylvia Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhwa translator. Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of Miss Ku and Miss Su, chapter 147. So here it is. Let's read the story. Suhishi, she was still on the hospital, and Shenya was the one who's accompanying her. Now, she had acute conjunctivitis. When the little white rabbit cut its ears, the mother, now Shenya, she was reading some books for her. But someone got interrupted. Well, there's a person outside and who's knocking on the door. Shenya suddenly stopped and said to Suhishi, I'll be out for a moment, and I'll be back soon, Shenya said to Suhishi. But still, Suhishi, she's not responding. Now, when Shenya went outside the room, Shojin suddenly approached him and said, Mr. Shenya, I want to talk to Suhishi alone. Could you please step aside for a moment? Shojin said to Shenya, she can ignore me, but I have to say what I want to say. Mr. Shenya, I think none of us want to see her unhappy. Well, that was the point of Shajin. Shenya said to her, I'll give you 10 minutes, just this once. Shenya told her, well, there's a good chance that she can able to coax her back, but let's see on what's gonna happen. Finally, Shajin, she opened the door and she was going to enter the room. Well, this is really quiet. Shajin, she can see that Suhishi was staring, but of course, she cannot see her because she has an eye mask. Seeing her like that, Suhishi, maybe she knows that it was Shajin, but Shajin at this moment, suddenly she was laughing. Probably she got really afraid of what if Suhishi rejected her again, since she really wanted to approach her. Of course, Shajin, she should really calm down. On her mind, she has a lot of things to say to Suhishi. That's why she need to calm down first. Now, she was studying. When I got to the end of the page, I changed my mind because of Suhishi's death. Well, at this moment, look at her. She got really worried about her. She is trying to hold her hands slowly, but of course, Shuhishi, maybe she has an idea that it was Shajin. Since she don't want to speak, she become quiet for a while. Now, it really makes sense, since she know that it was Shajin. She took away her hands, and she don't want to hold hers. Well, it turns out Suhishi, sometimes she is silly, even though Shajin really wanted to approach her. Of course, she is really high on herself. Well, but that's the point of the flat. Suhishi suddenly turned her back. She don't want to see Shajin. You know, it's me. Shajin said to Suhishi, even though right now she knows that Shajin was there. Suhishi still. She looks like she was going to ignore her. Until now, no response for Shajin. Well, suddenly Shajin, she sit down and she wants to see Suhishi, wanted to see her. How will she act? But at this moment still, she was not speaking to her. Although she was holding her hand and she's not restraining herself anymore, but still, she's not speaking. She's not responding to her. I have been worried about you these past 2 days. Your mother hid you from me. I finally got here. Now, knowing that would happen, Suhishi, it seems that she became motionless. In that case, I'll wait here until you are willing to speak to me, Shajin said to her. But until now, she's not speaking. She was holding her hands tight, wanting to coax her. Still, Suhishi, she is hard as a stone. Well, let's hope Shajin but she can really bear this. But Shania suddenly appeared and said, It's getting late. She has an operation the day after tomorrow, so she should rest now. Shania said to her, Isku, the first son, lying in front of you, already my fiancé. She needs to rest now. Please, leave immediately, otherwise, the consequences are in your own. Well, it turns out Shenya, he was not a good person. Shaojin said, if unheard of, I said, I will not go. Shaojin, she became firm to her answer. Well, of course, she don't want to be scared on Shenya, but Shenya, she looked back and she was looking on the bodyguard. Well, this man, he is going to do this. How can she do that to Shaojin? Well, he is really a madman. Now, look at him. It's going to punish Shaojin because Shaojin will not let go. Well, this is really getting crazy. Let's see. But it seems that Shaojin, she is really strong person. She really wanted to stay with Suhishi, even though she will accept the vanish of Senya. Now, it really makes sense. Shaojin said, value of this. I'm very grateful for your voluntary of withdrawal and don't understand her at all. Shajin said to Shenya, well, this girl, she really wanted to tell him, but of course, Shenya, he is the kind of person who is really full of herself. I want to see how much you can hold on a long time. Shenya, it seems that he really wanted to teach Shajin. Shenya said to Suhishi, I'm going back now. I'll come back to see you tomorrow morning. Have a good rest. If you have any questions, feel free to call them. They will be guarding outside the door. Now, Shajin, I heard your apology that day, and I also heard about your fast. Now, it really makes sense since she know a lot of things because Suhishi's mother told her. Well, I have something to say, but I won't say it now. I just want to say one thing. I will never let you down. Now, after hearing it, looking at Suhishi, it seems that she really wanted to speak, but she chose to be quiet. Suddenly, someone's interfering. There's someone who's calling on the phone of Xiaojin. It turns out her manager. Maybe it is really important matter. Hello, Xiaojin, where are you? You just says that you don't want to see contract work 10 millions of dollars. Do you want to pay the company back for your next life? Now, her manager, she's really getting angry. Someone will die. She's the one who's getting fired off if Xiaojin will never show up on the contract. Well, it really makes sense, right? Let's hope Xiaojin can really help her manager. She looks really exhausted and said to her, please wait for me. I will be there soon. So it turns out she always wanted to help others even though she's also need help. Now, I'm willing to experience the suffering you have to endure, and I will come back to see you soon. Shojin said to Shuhishi. Now, let's see on what's gonna happen. It seems that this is really getting interesting. This is the last time that you must wait for me. Shojin said to Suhishi. Well, let's see on what's gonna happen. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is already open. For those who want to support, you can support me by joining the membership or you can directly support me by Ko-Fi. Thanks for supporting Jim and C. Thank you for joining membership today. Have a nice day everyone. Bye!